So there's a lot of people that come and chat and they say, "Oh, you have only made $300 today. So, on a typical month you only make a couple $100. How would somebody live off of that?" Well, what you're not seeing is the compound effect, right? When you copy trade, when instead of increasing your risk in terms of position size or the amount of trades you take, increase your capital, right? So now let's talk about that $300 winner. Excuse me. And then let's talk about how you're allowed to have 3 accounts at My Funded Futures. Now you can see how increasing your capital can increase your gains without increasing your position sizing or your risk taken per trade. Okay. If you copy traded that same exact position across 3 different accounts, now you're looking at a $900 reward. You're literally multiplying your results by 3. So once again, this is where the progress is made. Instead of having some kind of emotional inducement because the numbers aren't large enough, you have some kind of desire to get to a certain goal at a irrational amount of time. Understand that compounding is a very valuable tool. Fall in love with the process and complete the process to the best of your ability, because once you have a profitable process, that's when you increase your capital. That's when you scale. You do the same exact thing, just with more capital. Okay? It's the same exact thing as any professional athlete. Right? LeBron James was shooting a basketball in high school. The way that he increased, the way that he compounded was he was still shooting a basketball, but just now in the NBA. Right? Compounding is the tool that will get you to your goals. You do that by completing the same process over and over and over again. Once you realize that you have a profitable process, that's when you compound. There's a lot of people that come in here saying, "Oh, you only made $300 today. I can't live off of that." Well, what you don't see is that it's, copy traded across multiple accounts, and that it's not just $300. It's a much larger number than what you see on the screen. So compounding is a very strong tool. Thank you for bringing that up. That is a great conversation. That's also a huge mental hurdle that a lot of people come across because they want a certain result. So they force larger position sizes. They force more trades, thinking that'll get them to that result quicker, instead of thinking about compounding. Very good conversation. Thank you for bringing that up.